Hi guys, welcome back to another episode from the Greenies. I feel like every time I'm doing a video right now it's just to raise an issue and tell you the problems we're facing as greenkeepers. But it's important to note that, you know, whilst there are a few issues out on the course, we don't really deal with problems, we deal with solutions only. So we're really knuckling down over the last few weeks, given the conditions as well, and we're really trying to get on top of all these issues as well for you. As you can see, I mean, this is a very unsightly picture for any golf course. I'm out the way of the actual hole because this is a good area just to record on. And what this is this. Yes, that's right, that's birds. So any type of bird, it's normally crows, ravens and magpies are the most common ones digging up our grounds here at Harpenden Common. And what they are after is all sorts of insects. And this is predominantly chafer grubs, so I'll put a picture up here, and leather jackets, I'll put a picture up here. I don't think it's helped with all the scarification and the overseeding we've done. We put lots of slits in the ground, lots of channels into the ground, and this actually makes it easier for the birds to identify that they can get into the ground. Whether I'm right on that, I'm not sure, but that's also playing in the back of my mind. I mean, as you can see, this is just one area, and we've got quite a lot of areas out on the course at the moment. And if Sam just pans the camera around, you can see how much damage they can do in such a short period of time. We have tried to repair these areas twice now. Thought, you know, let's wait till the birds are finished rather than wasting all that resource to repair these areas. Now I think they've settled down slightly, so if Sam just points the camera over to Ryan and Sam over there, they are in the process of repairing this work. And basically what they'll be doing is raking it back in, removing any dead matter, and then putting some root zone down. And we've also got some compost we're going to flick over as well, and then overseeding as well. And hopefully that'll all grow back when conditions start to warm up as well. So that's in place now, and that'll be done by the end of the week. If I could just touch briefly on chafer grubs and leather jackets, we have done things like sheet the tees, because there's areas on tees that the birds are pecking at. That's predominantly for leather jackets. So with chafer grubs, that tends not to work. So what the sheet does is it sweats the leather jackets up out of the ground, and then you can clear them away, and then the birds hopefully will realise that there's no food source there now. Chafer grubs are a little bit tricky to deal with, but products have been limited over the past few years, and there's certain windows that you're allowed to use these products in. We've also put physical things in place like netting, sheets, and even some funny little owls that you might have seen out on the course, which I don't think helped much, but it was worth a try. So looking at next year and how we can reduce the amount of damage we get next year, I put in the annual plan well in advance certain practices that will help reduce the amount of damage they cause. I mean, it doesn't take long for a bird to cause this amount of damage, which is actually quite impressive if I'm honest. That's where we are with bird damage. Hopefully you can understand. I know it looks awful, and you know, all I want to do is cry when I see it. And if all else fails, I'm going to get me and Sam dressed up as a scarecrow, and we're going to stand on these areas as well, because I think that might be the last resort. So that's where we are with bird damage. So just to add to the information on bird damage, just want to talk to you about chafer grubs. So you can see here I've pulled up some turf, and this is what the birds are looking for in the ground. So these nasty little fellas are called chafer grubs, and what they do is they live under the soil, and what they do is they feed on decaying plant material and plant roots, and this can cause serious issues with sort of root growth and development, and can impact your soil negatively as well. So as I said before, I'll be working alongside Greg to tackle these issues and really get control of the damage that's caused out on the course, just so we are not in the same position next year.